Who doesn't love some Kelly Preston?
Kelly Preston.
She's hot.
She was great. I loved her in so many different things. Secret Admirer was perfect with C. Thomas Howell. Oh, so good. So good.
C.
Mischief.
So speaking of C. Thomas Howell, when he was in Soul Man, is that considered blackface?
I would say so. Even though he took a pill in the movie, he took a pill.
Well, that was fast.
He took a pill to turn his skin black instead of actually
Right.
painting it black. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that that's one of those movies that he won't discuss ever again.
Well, I was hanging out with some friends a few weeks ago, and that movie C. Thomas Howell came up when that came to Soul Man, and some of the people hadn't seen it before, and so they were asking me about it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, he plays a black man."
He does. And he steals a scholarship from another black man. That's I think that's even worse than him.
You've never seen it? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, no, I have seen it.
Okay.
I think that's
the people I was
worse than
with
blackface.
hadn't seen it, so we were talking about it. I was explaining to people what it was, and they couldn't believe it.
Stole a
Ridiculous.
scholarship. My God.
It's ridiculous.
But I do like C. Thomas Howell though. Red Dawn. Oh yeah, that's good stuff.
Oh, Red Dawn's amazing.
Never seen it.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're not American. You're a commie.
No, I'm pretty.
You are a commie.
Wolverines,
Maybe
bro.
a little bit
Yeah.
of both, maybe, honestly.
Come on, dude.
There's a
Patrick
remake of it.
Swayze.
Wolverine?
Charlie
I've seen the
Sheen.
Wolverines.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. All right. So what's going on, guys?
Oh.
I don't know. We usually pregame a little before we come up here, so
think we did.
excuse our.
I think we pre-game.
nonsense.
I don't know if it's obvious or not. You know, like we
Wackiness.
like to enjoy ourselves. We have some beers here and there. You know, I'm not gonna
I've
pretend. Let's just put that out there. And if there's any kids watching and stuff, and we curse sometimes too. So
I've never broken a law or a rule in my life.
yeah, we unless we're all
Straight
three of us
edge for
together right
life.
here in front of a camera. Like,
Straight edge for life.
yeah. So anyway, just disclaimer. So, I don't know.
Sure.
We never write it or anything, should we? Do you have to
Write
do
it?
that shit? Like put it in the description and stuff like.
Oh,
Advisory, you know.
Oh,
we-
yeah.
Oh well, YouTube has a thing that says for kids or not for kids.
Yeah,
People always put
as
not
simple
for
as
kids, you
that.
put
That's
not for
it.
kids.
We always
Not
put
for
not
kids,
for
put
kids.
not for
That way we can
Okay,
say-
I guess we're good. We're good.
That way, if a kid has an account, you know, it says there's 7. We're not going to pop up for them.
Yeah.
I hope it's as simple as
So
that.
maybe
When he's doing a VHS search, he'll go, man, I wish I could see these in the Mafia guys. They curse
yes,
too
he
much.
talks just like that, and he's like, man, tell you what,
They curse too much.
I love them. They always say fuck.
yes, Mafia.
They are a couple of dickheads. So anyway, yeah, the world of VHS. Here we are again, part
Again.
3, the world of VHS.
Yeah, part 3.
Anything happening in the world of VHS with you guys?
Well, I mean, it's still hot, but
Still new. We're
it's
just
still new.
Seeing new things, new trends, right?
New trends. I think one of the trends is that kind of some of the prices are kind of going soft. Would
They
you
are.
agree?
Absolutely. No question. No question. Things that maybe a month or two ago, I was like, man, I'm going to grab this. I better grab this. I grabbed them. But they're popping up. They're popping up.
They're coming out of the
And-
woodworks now. Everybody's hearing about, hey, VHS is cool.
Everybody's
So
digging their
everybody-
stuff out of
So
the
they're
closets.
coming out, and you can grab some of that stuff.
all these old Kmart managers are going, I got that case of VHS I took when I left Kmart back in '92.
Man, yeah, I'm so glad I got all those copies of Dances with Wolves.
Who knew it? Who knew?
24 copies.
Yeah,
Man.
exactly. But yeah, so the prices are kind of, honestly, probably going back to what they kind of should be right now. As far as sealed, we're talking sealed right now. I mean, I know Korey Smith doesn't deal with sealed, so he's
that's
kind of
off
like
my radar, yeah.
right. So, but the sealed copies, because they went up so fast, the prices went up about as fast as a Nashville house did. So, but now they're kind of coming back down. They're kind of going, especially like the second prints, first prints on certain movies, of course, like Ghostbusters,
Star Wars,
things like that are still very expensive.
Hell,
but-
second, third prints of Star Wars. I mean, I don't
right.
even know if we can. Are there first print Star Wars clamshells? I don't know. I still don't know about that.
I don't know if I've seen a clamshell Star
But yeah,
Wars.
there's obvious trends. The older, the better. That's for damn sure.
But yeah, sure. But
CBS
yeah.
Fox stuff, some Red Label,
CBS
RCA,
Fox.
TriStar stuff.
CBS Fox.
That stuff seems to be selling very well, especially sealed. It seriously is like turning into the older the better, and I think we're seeing that now because right when we got in, like Korey and I specifically were like, hey, let's grab all of our favorite movies right quick, and we did, and now we're like seeing the other stuff clearer. So we are seeing older stuff sell. We are seeing an interest in screeners, which there should be. We are seeing music stuff, sports stuff, cartoons. There's really no discrimination in any genre in VHS, in my opinion. Like
for Shield stuff.
Yeah, I mean, really any.
Yeah, for sure.
And exclamation point on horror, or I mean it's.
All about the horror.
I don't know. We saw somebody say something about a dip recently, and I could see that, but we also see stuff just still selling like crazy. I mean, it's not cheap. These aren't cheap things still.
Obviously, it's the more, I guess, rare stuff and early prints, first prints is the stuff that's still selling a lot of, like,
And those are what the diehards have been going for since day one.
Yeah,
They're
literally investing.
That's just really tough. If you want, Korey nailed it. It's an investment when you're paying something. When you're spending that much on something like that, like a VHS, like that's a speculation, or it's something you just love for your collection if you have that kind of expendable income, but like the average person isn't buying that stuff.
I'm not buying those.
Yeah, I know. Is that a one and done sale? Some people are questioning. Or once someone sees something like that, does that trigger all the things that are coming out into the woodwork, stuff like that? That too. But I don't know. It's just it doesn't matter because I think people are buying.
Prices are starting to even out, level out.
Kind of,
sure.
Depending on the title.
But yeah, exactly. Whatever it is, like it just depends. Because I would still spend some good money on something that's tough.
On the right
if it's
title.
a good deal,
Yeah.
it's still situational. Like I said, I mean, we are venturing outside of the things that were already in our comfort zone.
I have a question for you.
So we're seeing new shit.
As someone that doesn't collect sealed VHSs, how are you just doing? Do you have an eBay saved search sealed VHS? Or are you just getting a alert?
Yeah, there's several searches.
Anytime somebody posts something or horror sealed or like just.
I have.
How are you guys?
I have probably me personally. I probably have I'd say right now probably about 30 saved searches of like different titles.
So specific things you're kind of looking for.
Yeah, that I'm looking for.
That
exactly.
you know are going to be good turnarounds or good things.
Honestly,
or just your favorite movies.
Most of them are my favorite movies that I want to buy. That I'm interested in. I want to see. Or like I'm looking on there. I'm like, okay, I don't see the copy that I want. Like maybe it's not nice enough.
Right.
So I'm waiting for instead of going, okay, I'm just gonna buy whatever.
Just kind of sit on it and wait for somebody to post one. Yeah,
exactly.
Definitely. Which is the same thing I do for stuff I want, obviously as well. Yeah. I just didn't know because I don't look for sealed, so I didn't know if you guys had a special way about going. And
it's the same, the same thing. You search for it, and
it's everywhere.
It's
everywhere.
Yeah.
Who knows where you're going to find it? Honestly, just look.
You guys have found some
keep looking.
Surprised lots
Jim,
all the time.
Jim is like the god at finding like a lot and going, oh, look at that. Look, they don't even know what they have. Right. Like with that Ghostbusters clamshell up there. He got that. I'm sure we talk about that every week, but like he was like, "Look,
you guys,
I got this.
You guys do
for nothing.
Too. You guys do that too.
Yeah. And you did something recently. You sent me the, which I ended up buying. You sent us that lot with Jurassic Park in it, sealed Jurassic Park. You got something recently. You bought. Oh, I this is more of a personal collection, but I pulled out my 3 copies of my Beastie Boy VHS tapes from back in the day, and Jim was like, "Oh, that's awesome!" And one of them's a CBS Fox one, and it's their first one from Licensed to Ill.
Really obscure. I've never had it. I remember it. I never had it. It's the one, in my opinion, to have if you're gonna have a Beastie Boy VHS.
Agreed. And we both immediately went on eBay to look see if there's another copy on it. There was not one copy listed. But yet, Jim, of course, found one because he looked through every single... I don't know. You explain what you even did.
I found it.
He bought it and he found it. But it wasn't listed as Beastie Boys Licensed to Ill.
It was a lot of...
I got
whatever,
one.
Yeah.
He found it in a lot that wasn't listed as that, right?
Sometimes there's going to be a chunk of exactly what you looked for in your searches, especially on the app. And then for some reason after that... they might show you a chunk of liked things.
Right. Yeah, you might like this.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, right. Exactly. So it came up in something like that.
It
was a VHS music lot that said Beastie Boys in it and lot.
Yeah.
And it just so happened that was that tape in that lot, and I was like, beautiful. I love when that happens. So don't give up. If you don't see it, right in front of your face. Just look a little harder. Just look a little bit more. You never know.
That's true.
I mean, we've all had very good luck like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
We've done that lots of times.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not spending 10 minutes looking. I mean, you're spending sometimes hours.
Yeah, sometimes.
But if you're looking for it,
it becomes part of your job
Yeah.
when you're doing this.
Yeah, when you're looking at stuff for possibly resale, right? Exactly.
Maybe specifically, if you use online a lot, you know,
Right.
like eBay and
and
stuff like that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I guess most people do. Honestly, truthfully, wouldn't they? I mean, do you think how most resellers spend most of their days
Sourcing,
just staring at their fucking phone like all day?
say so,
Because that's kind of
probably,
how I feel, but that's just how I've always
Yeah.
operated and how
it's
I
right,
do
I think
it.
you're right,
you know?
for sure.
Is that normal? Are you
how
just
else
on your
it's-
phone
it's- you
all
know,
the time?
it's- you gotta
That's
keep up
me.
with trends,
That's
you
me.
gotta-
It's
keep
a
up
good
prices,
question
yeah.
because I'm sure some seller. I think if you're like a VHS seller or a video game seller, you probably do because you're always trying to look for that good deal. But I think if you're like a reseller and you just resell anything and everything,
Right, and
I think I don't think that's what you do. I think you go to
They're going to
Goodwill,
flea markets,
flea markets,
right,
garage sales, that stuff. But I think if you're like, okay, all I deal with is VHS tapes, I think you're looking for deals on eBay.
Yeah, for sure.
You're going out and looking also, but I think you're also doing what we do. We're also looking. They're spending hours a day looking for that lot that has that tape in there or that game in it that the person listed it has no idea what it is.
Yeah.
I think that's what they do.
Yeah, because unfortunately, like the lots on Facebook or Craigslist or anything like that, they're every so often I've gotten lucky with a couple, but they're not popping up every day.
Yeah,
so you've got to so if you want to just be looking for stuff, your best bet's always still going to be eBay.
It's right there in front of you. And
especially if you're looking for your personal collection and you can go on there and it just makes it so much easier and you can find the
Amazon
good stuff.
has a lot of stuff, but you can't see pictures other than stock photos.
I don't even.
You get a lot of stock
on
Amazon.
Amazon
Sellers, there's a lot of VHS on Amazon. And sometimes they're all right prices, but
okay, so comparable
thing
to
is,
eBay and Amazon, like which percentage wise
you have to
when
dig
you're buying
there too.
something.
Though. You really have to dig on Amazon.
I would imagine so. I've never
I'd say it
anything
was
like
99.
that.
I used to flip
probably,
stuff up there.
Really?
It was tough though. Anyway, it was back in the day.
I've bought.
I had really good luck with Transformer toys off buying them and reselling them because I was finding stuff like the stock photos and like the sellers that weren't affiliated with Amazon at all at the time. Didn't have like Prime kind of shipping or anything like that.
So what was your kind of like your record or whatever, for lack of a better term, for the stock photos? Like, okay, it's a stock photo and you order it, you're like, okay, it's supposed to look like this, and you get it and you're like, oh my gosh, this looks exactly like it should, or this is beat up and looks like crap?
Truthfully, this is a great question. I didn't want to bring it up because I'm afraid someone's going to steal my idea. So I'm going to put it out there right now, okay? I want to
verbal copyright.
I want to like literally buy a shit ton of stock photos that say brand new and see what comes in and do a video on that.
Okay, I like it.
I've already done it. I bought my first one today, honestly.
Did you?
I seriously did.
I'm watching one now and I'm just scared to pull the trigger.
Oh, dude, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's all fucking do it. Because some of them are so cheap. Like, so much cheaper than a lot of the ones that you see real photos for. Right. But no one's pulling the trigger. Because everybody's nervous. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to put that out there.
100%, man. Because you see it, okay.
I mean, if they take returns, it wouldn't be a big deal.
Correct. Most of them don't.
Especially
almost all of them don't.
I don't take returns on mine.
Well, think about it.
I do.
I mean, I will if somebody
have one.
emails me and says, there's been a couple sob stories I've gotten, but it's rare, about like, I got this and it's broken.
My grandma died.
Or just,
I need money to go to the funeral.
This is skipping, even or whatever. I just, this isn't planned. Get your $5.
My cousin had a stroke in the car.
Right.
I got an accident. I got an eBay accident. But my thing is with the only thing that would concern me with VHS tapes and stock photos is that so many people put VHS tapes as brand new.
Oh yeah,
they're not
at all.
Obviously, brand new. It literally says in the description, brand new. It's that still in the original seal and blah 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 blah.
Every search in the bottom.
It's not like 5 pop up. Hundreds of them pop up that are not brand new.
Okay. Right.
There's a brand. If you don't know, there's a brand new, which means it's still in the seal, if applicable, and there's a new other.
New other,
like means which would mean it's
It's as new as you
super
can
nice.
get without it
It's
being
super
sealed.
nice.
Maybe.
Maybe.
That's generous, honestly.
Yeah.
If it's open at all, don't put it under brand new. That should be
I
number
always do
one
very
golden
good.
rule, period.
I agree.
Don't put it under brand new.
I agree.
Like, he's right. What if you can take the tape out of the sleeve, it's not brand new.
Yeah.
Don't put it
Human
under
hands
brand
have touched
new, man.
that tape. Yeah,
Unbelievable.
100%.
It's not brand new. It's
It might be perfect.
I
It
know.
might have no flaws.
I
in
might
it,
have said this
but
before,
it's not
but
brand new. Yeah.
that's infuriating for collectors
100%.
and people who do those searches
Yep.
all day, every
Because
day.
it just bogs you down. and
We
nothing.
all want to message y'all.
Oh, 100%.
And
have you
say,
done it yet?
hey.
Have you done it yet?
No.
I've come really,
No.
really
Make
close.
a fake account.
I wanted to just be like, what makes you think this is brand new?
Yeah. I can see you,
It's
you have a picture of the
open!
tape. Yeah, you're taking
Open!
You've pulled the tape out and you've taken a
Open!
picture.
You watched it. You watched the movie.
But I only watched
You
it
tested
once.
it and it's working, and
brand new.
it's not brand new. I mean, just
I only watched it
Now,
one time.
let me ask you this.
It's like a test drive, y'all.
Let me ask you both this, because you can both answer this, because this is without the seal. But the VHS tapes, no seal, but it has the tab on the bottom, and they're like, brand new,
Oh.
read description, no seal, but never been moved. Because, dude, how much? You don't think you can
we
just...
have one. Do we have one? We have one. Or do we?
It would take 2 seconds to get a glue stick.
I don't remember what
Yeah.
it was. We had one, and we
Stick
had
it
this,
right back down.
We kind of went over this.
But what are you guys' thoughts on that? Is that brand new?
No, I still say it's not. Because VHS tapes were
Yeah,
always sold.
tab, but no cello.
I still say
Basically,
it's not
no
brand new.
shrink.
I still say it's a like new or because VHS tapes were sold in cellophane. VHS tapes were never not sold in cellophane.
okay.
So to me, I mean, there
I
might have been.
I
certain
agree.
times, but
Put that in new other.
Yes.
But I will give newbies a mulligan on that.
yeah, I can see that.
In a way, you know what I'm saying?
But
The whole
VHS tapes were meant to come in cellophane.
open
That's just how
an open
how they were
tape
sold. Yeah.
listed brand new is inexcusable. There's no excuse for
It's
that.
horrible.
But,
Please stop doing that.
When you're a collector, and if it's something you're looking for,
I know.
you take. I mean, it comes down to taking what you can get, sort of.
I know.
sometimes,
I know. Well, I know that's the kind of stuff we're complaining about. It could be a lot worse. It could be a lot worse because we're having a lot of fun. But for real, that was just one of those things. It's not that big a deal. You know,
Recent,
we get over it.
Spooky season pickup here from
Yeah,
my
so let's
collection.
go ahead and talk about it. You got
Okay,
three-
yeah,
you got
yeah.
three
That's
Well,
cool.
we already did Spellbinder. Everybody saw Spellbinder earlier with Kelly Preston.
Preston.
Some occult witchcraft witchery, kind of a suspense thriller with a little supernatural touch to it.
CBS Fox.
CBS
Fox.
Fox.
Beautiful.
Then we got the
I wonder what that goes seal.
and then we got the low budget
That's a good
Star Maker with the gold border. Everybody knows that they put out a lot of obscure stuff, but their quality sometimes is lacking. Sometimes you're like, I can't hear a word you're saying. It's just spells.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got Ghost Riders in the sky.
And they're so sweet, but they're like literally never the first print space.
No, definitely not. I'm sure this is.
But they're
probably
so
second,
like
third,
kind
yeah.
of.
But
I
if
don't
you
know.
wanna
There's
get-
something about them. They're so
Totally, yeah.
But if you wanna
culty,
get a
like
copy
those
of this
brands.
beautiful horror western Ghost Riders.
Pretty cool.
You take
Look at
what
the
you get.
art on that. Put
know,
that.
it's
That
amazing.
is
Yeah,
freaking awesome,
It's
man.
amazing. It's amazing.
I mean, look at this. We got a band of like some kind of Jesse James ghost Billy the Kids coming and terrorizing a small country town in Arizona. Oh, it's everything you'd want and more. I'm telling you.
It's like he's watched everything earlier today. Whenever he talks about a movie,
Yeah, I remember
Exactly.
some of
that's
the
the
details.
kind of absorb Korey Smith
do.
has in this
Yeah.
hobby.
In fact,
Yeah.
It's
just
very-
saw a couple
very
days
cool.
ago. This is coming out on Blu-ray in February, so it'll have its first
interesting.
digital release.
Okay, okay.
So if that's the case,
So now-
this may end up on eBay eventually.
Well, actually, this is for your,
I want
this
to
is
see-
for your personal collection right here.
That's
right?
my personal collection, right? I would probably hold on to that because from the first release that they showed of the Blu-ray that's coming out, they're using a different artwork, and it's like I hate when they do a digital release or a Blu-ray release and they want to change the artwork for whatever reason. I don't know. And there's a lot of
Yeah.
companies that do that. Shout Factory is great because they'll put a new artwork on the outside, but then they'll on the inside of the flip or the slip cover they put the old artwork and the old back of the movie in there. So like when I get a Shout Factory Blu-ray, I take them and flip it around so that I have the original
one.
because I just prefer it's what I this is what I know. This is what I saw when I was a kid.
So, speaking of like getting DVDs or Blu-rays and then selling your VHS, I know you were doing that a lot.
I try to keep my VHS as close to out of print as possible. Meaning, if it's available on DVD and Blu-ray, I usually will try to upgrade. But the problem is nowadays a lot of these Blu-ray companies, whether it be Vestron or Severin or Kino Lorber or whoever, the Blu-rays don't stay in print for very long. They'll do like a run, 5,000 or whatever, And then as soon as those are all bought up, then the Blu-ray's way more expensive, and it's like, well, I might as well just keep the VHS tape at that point, Like Rad, forever and ever, the movie Rad, the Blu-ray copies would sell out instantly. People gobble them up, secondhand sellers, everybody, collectors. And then it would be like, oh, this $200 Blu-ray, until they did another run, another print. Mm-hmm. And so at that point, you go, well, I can't pay that much for a Blu-ray. So
right.
You might as well just keep the VHS. So I do have a stack of VHS tapes that are available to buy on Blu-ray or DVD. I just haven't pulled the trigger on some of them because either the Blu-rays are just too expensive, or I just
just no need to.
Or sometimes I like the old artwork.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes you just want to hold on to what you know.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of artwork, dun 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 dun, Nightwing.
Cool. Very nice. Very nice.
So this is the original print of one
cover.
of my all-time favorite movies, Nightwing. Vampire bats attacking an Indian reservation there in the American Southwest. The alternate artwork that is in the more readily available VHS version is different, not as good. So I had to pick this up recently so that I could have both the original beautiful artwork and the other alternate artwork. Oh, so good. Vampire bats.
I was there when he made the offer.
It did, yeah.
It was very cool.
It's a $25 tape. Ended up getting it for $18.50, I think is what it actually ended up being. But not super cheap. But for a movie you love, you got to have like Jim. He's got like all the alternate covers for Ghostbusters and all those.
Sure.
Yeah. That's real fun to have.
I'm a sucker for alternate covers. I'm a sucker for
especially on your favorites, man.
Yeah, you go. Well, I like all the versions they used. Yeah.
So, not to interrupt, but we were talking about a minute ago about going for the doing a thing on the what do you call it, the
stock photos.
The stock photos.
Yeah.
Here's a Nightwing stock photo right here, $9.90.
I looked at it, and I didn't pull the trigger on it.
See, this is what we're talking about. So see how much cheaper? This is like $10 cheaper.
And just because they use that stock photo doesn't necessarily mean
it's exactly
that copy.
You're right.
It's not the other copy.
This is all chance, man.
Do you happen to know the year of? This says VHS 1997. Do you happen to know the year of that other?
Probably 97.
Yeah, dog. The other print.
I have it right here. Let me see if I can read on the back.
Yeah, that's because they stopped the red bar, the RCA with the red outlines.
Did we get this close?
Yeah,
this is a really
show it again.
Really interesting movie, man.
Like, this says 95 on this one.
Crazy animal, attack movies. You'll like this, and if you like just the mythology behind
so much Native American, folklore, and there's a whole
or vampires. I mean,
it's like vampire bats. They're stalking and killing. It was
dude. There's the 1, 2. There's only if you don't count that stock photo. There's only 2 of the original cover on here right now, like you said.
They're not available. They're not readily available.
Yeah,
very cool.
Yeah, that was just a few of my spooky season pickups.
I love that cover, man. I love that cover.
Yeah, I never heard of this, and I watched it the other day, and I was like, yeah, man, I dig this. This is right up my alley, for sure. It's like, it reminds you of if anybody knows. We like Savage Harvest. It reminds you of those old school freaking Killer Bee movies and shit like that.
Man versus nature.
Basically,
the Killer Bee movies.
So Robin's in this, right?
So what?
Robin's in this movie, right?
That's what Nash said.
He is a dad.
Nash said something
like,
"Is this a DC movie?"
Hey, he's got a
Nash was like, "Is this a DC movie?"
He's got to keep up appearances here.
Hey.
All right, so we got any other show and tell? What do we?
Yeah, actually, hey, let's build off this red RCA real quick, if you'll let me.
Let's do it.
So, red RCA. In our last episode, I gave Korey Smith.
GB2.
Yeah, GB2 was a red RCA, but that wasn't the main event. It was a compliment for the gold clamshell that he was fond of, that he had it as a kid. And then I gave Korey something, and I bombed kinda. He didn't really like Ace
That was-
Ventura, and that's okay. It's okay because it was just
That was
bullshit. Yeah, I know that was kind of bullshit.
No, it wasn't. No, I was.
But like,
After I did, I was like, that was pretty fucking rude.
like no, you still have
Oh, you still have 2 copies.
Well, I know you. That doesn't affect me because it's you.
you're giving this to me? Go get a trash can.
Okay, anyway. All right. It's not the best copy of this, but I don't think he has it, and I think it would complement
No
something.
matter what it is,
something,
I don't have it. No matter what it is,
Gabby does Dallas.
something he just bought. It might kind of go with, and hopefully he didn't buy one already.
Yes. No.
Oh my goodness.
So I want to pass this one.
Yes. I was hoping it was this. Yes. Fantastic. Oh yes.
We opened that a couple
This is
couple
beautiful.
episodes ago, and it's great. It's
Oh, man,
freaking
yes,
great.
This is beautiful.
It's a beautiful.
The
copy,
only
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
See that? What's up with that?
Okay. Somebody put a.
Oh,
I hadn't even tried to take them off because I'm afraid.
Yeah, some kind of
Dude,
some
this
kind of
is-
inventory number.
But it's
yeah.
This is a nice copy.
yeah, it's super sharp.
Super nice copy. That doesn't even bother me, man. That's probably from like a rental store or something.
Or just somebody's own personal.
Either that
inventory
or Harold Ramis' personal copy. He's like, I'm gonna put 152 on
I'm
this.
152 on this because this is my 152nd VHS tape in my collection.
Pretty cool.
Thank you. This is awesome.
Yeah, you're
This is
welcome,
awesome.
man.
I do not have this.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Jim's passing out. He passes
Yeah,
out. all
so the other
Ghostbusters
day,
movies.
Jim texted me. He's like, "Yo, check this out," and it was a super nice copy of the side flap Ghostbusters 1.
Yeah, too cheap.
It was $13.95 free shipping, and I was like, "Are you buying this?" He's like, "No, I have it," and I was like, "He's like, that's all you." I was like, "So I was like, I'm like,
Yeah, I thought
click."
I bought
I
too
bought
much.
that in a second.
I have 10 coming in that I'll have a video for.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Yes,
I
this
bought
is
two-
amazing.
I
This
bought
is
too
super
much.
nice. This is really, really.
I try
really,
to
really
I try to
nice.
spread the love.
This is-
When I can, these guys
this
are
is very
are
nice.
hard to shop for because we all have a lot.
This
of
is
cool
very
stuff.
nice.
Yeah, all of our collections are so
I love it because it's
streamlined. Yeah.
not only because of the cover, but just like the it's just shiny.
Yeah, it is. It's
Yeah, I mean,
definitely
we all three
nicer
agree. There's
than-
just something
than
about
norm-
these.
than most for
Yeah.
sure. It's
There's
very
something about these
noticeably nicer.
RCA red
Yeah.
stripes. We all
100%.
love.
It's 100%.
And,
Jim's
and
got-
that one's sharp too.
Jim's
man.
got a beautiful Stand By Me.
Yeah. No, I sold.
Oh, you
it.
sold the
I
Stand By
sold
Me.
it, man.
Oh, somebody
But
else, somebody
that's
else has a
good.
beautiful
That's
Stand By
a
Me.
good-
It was an open copy
Yeah.
though, right?
I
Yeah.
can't keep everything.
Right. That's the thing. You can't
Well,
keep it
everybody
all.
wants to go for the CBS Fox, which we love too, but this right here, man.
CBS Fox.
These right
CBS
here,
and RCA's are hot.
these all have
And-
the classics.
and
Like,
y'all probably already know this. We're not late to the game, but we hadn't been hunting these.
no,
I mean, we're buying
no.
like
Yeah,
cheap stuff for a collection and stuff, and these are just like really desirable and speculating. And people
This is
are
nice.
like, I'm buying these up. These are, good job, but can you flip them for? You're paying so much for them. Then what do you do with them? Do you flip them? Do you keep them? If you're not flipping them, then you're speculating, and we're not doing that yet. We don't know what's going on yet.
Yeah.
We're not
we just
really
love it.
sitting.
We say it all the time, but we just
Yeah,
love it. So
we're
we don't
not
care.
really
We don't
sitting
care, man.
on-
We just love. We're just like, hey,
Yeah, we're running
like-
We're running into good stuff and keeping stuff and having fun, man.
I just love VHS, whether it's cheap,
Yeah.
expensive,
Yeah.
rare, not rare. I just love.
We're not
VHS.
just sitting on
That's
thousands of dollars of like CBS, Fox, and RCA sealed.
right, exactly.
We're hoping something happens. We're having fun. So anyway, the reason I gave that one up to Korey because I'm totally cool with this one right here. It's not even as nice, but it's got like that gold stamp.
Yeah,
It's got a gold stamp.
If it's got a gold stamp.
gold stamp of approval.
Oh yeah. Not for rental or resale, for commercial use only, man.
God.
Yes, that is rad, dude. That's dead rad.
Pretty cool.
So, truth be told, I have something to give to Jim, and I totally forgot it. But I know he's gonna love it, so we're gonna do it next week.
Oh,
sure I will.
Roundtable party.
I'm
He's
sure I
gonna
will.
love it. He's gonna love it.
Korey's been
He
good.
will love it.
I haven't gotten him anything good lately, so I hope he likes this.
This is amazing. No,
But
I love this.
Korey's given me like one of the nicest copies of Rider Rabbit I own.
That's right.
Open and Shrank Blues Brothers, which is beautiful.
Oh my gosh, that's very nice.
Clamshell.
Oh,
National Lampoon's Vacation from like 1982,
and a sealed copy of Fantasia.
and the sealed Fantasia.
Yeah.
So I owe him. So
Now
I'm glad I got him something cool.
he doesn't owe
Finally.
me anything, but
Yeah,
this is the best. I mean, this is just it's just,
But
it makes it more fun.
Yeah, absolutely,
stuff
it's
like
fun.
this, man.
We're all about trade. Like we
Yeah,
said that in the
for
last
sure.
episode.
But I have something.
It's all about
super
trading, giving away,
super
sharing.
cool, and I was like, last time I was like, I gotta remember to bring it, and then I totally forgot it, man.
Yeah.
But it'll be here next week.
Okay, I got you one more thing.
Part 4.
I'm gonna pass this on to you too because I found another copy.
Ace Ventura Part 2.
But if any, if there's only a handful of these around, I want like the people I know to have them, and Korey should probably have one of these because it's like
I should
it's
have
like
this.
it's our logo.
I deserve it.
It's based off of our logo, and it's
no
really
way!
cool. It's
No
it's
way,
not sealed.
dude.
Yeah.
He got me a sealed copy
It's
of
not
Pulp
a-
Fiction.
it's
Yeah,
not sealed.
I got you a grade that's
Nah.
sealed. Anything
Yes,
less is going to be
yeah.
super disappointing.
Oh man, I don't want it if it's not sealed and graded.
Cut.
Oh hey!
Look at that.
Oh, a promo tape.
Look at that.
Yes.
$107 million hit.
Flaw. It's a flaw.
Get
Tabs
the
there.
trash can.
It's fine.
Get the trash
Dude,
can.
Yeah,
You
dude,
know what?
this
Let's
is
put it in a
awesome.
case.
This.
Yeah, look at it.
Wow. Heck yeah. Look at Samuel L. Jackson. He looks 20, man.
It does look good.
Woo! Look at that.
Show it off. Give it a
Look
give
at
it a
that.
close up.
Demo tape. Yes, this is amazing.
Flip it around.
Woo!
It's a promo
Yeah,
copy.
the
You
back.
get the-
So
you
the
get
back's
alternate
different.
back.
Yeah, the back's different.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, look at that.
Look at it.
Oh
Look at it.
yeah. That's our logo right there, man.
One of the greatest movies ever made.
Oh, no doubt. Oh yeah,
Ever
great,
made.
great movie. Oh yeah, thank you, man. Thank you very much. Ooh yeah.
Oh,
Video
he's putting
box
it in a-
art may vary. Ooh, that's cool.
Because they hadn't decided on a final box art probably by the time they sent the screener out. They were still working on the design.
Wow. Holy crap. Thank you. Yeah. Oh my. That's a.
Look
Wow.
at
That ain't no
And
joke.
he slips it right into the protective plastic case.
Okay, so what one of us is going to do before we air this video is buy the only other one on eBay.
Oh.
Because it's going to be gone now.
This is $38.95.
$38.95
with free shipping.
for a.
And I
Stringer
already bought another one, but there's one more. There's one more.
Well, it's not going to be me buying it.
I think Corey's buying it. Korey might be buying it. It's so cool. I mean, Korey Smith nailed it. What's up, bud?
We got a special guest visitor.
Come here.
Come
Let's-
on in.
Come
here.
Special guest visitor.
Show him your shirt.
Oh, I didn't
We'll
know.
talk. We're going to talk about this, but show him your shirt.
Nash, get in there.
We went to a convention in Atlanta.
Boom.
Yeah, check out his shirt.
Check it
Yeah,
out.
muscle
Oh,
man.
Yeah, you gotta show it. You get to show it.
You're in
Ghostbusters.
You're in VHS Roundtable Part 3.
I actually hold on.
Oh, great. What else you got, buddy? Come on.
everybody.
Show and tell.
What
What
is
is happening
this?
right now? Look at this.
No, you did.
NES Mafia.
You gotta get
Oh
a
yeah, bring it up in NES Mafia.
Oh,
Look
dude.
at that. That's.
What?
Lego style.
Oh, that is
Dude,
hilarious.
that's the coolest thing I've
awesome.
ever
That's
seen.
really, really cool.
Hey, your dad's gonna cry tonight when he's laying down to go to sleep. He's gonna tear up all over you and
Cry
be like,
right now.
Fluffy,
Let's sit over
I didn't
That's
know you
awesome.
were
I'm
recording.
so proud of my boy.
Nice job, dude.
That is
That's
cool. Yeah. That is pretty cool.
Just made all.
I'm so proud of my
That's
boy.
my boy Blue. You my boy Blue.
man.
Wow.
He's gonna be
Good
listening to
job,
Cats in the
man.
Cradle later. Like,
Cats in the cradle.
I did something right.
I did something right. Now get out.
Okay. I didn't know you guys were recording. So.
Yeah, you know,
It's
it's
okay.
cool.
Wow, nice job, dude.
We welcome
Yeah,
your
good
visit.
job. Wow. Ooh, man, if that doesn't get views, I don't know what does.
I
Holy
mean,
fuck.
come on.
Wow, that's amazing,
Unexpected
dude. That's rad,
Lego
man.
art.
That's really
That's
rad.
pretty rad. Yeah, that is pretty badass.
He's a good kid.
That's really cool. That's really, really
Great
cool.
kid. See
Yeah,
what
for
I'm
sure.
saying? See what I'm saying?
Still the one on copy for $38.
Yep.
It's open.
So his idea was
Oh, yeah, just
he's gonna give me this, and then he's gonna say, "Hey, we got to buy that now," and then I'm gonna buy this, and I'm gonna give that to him.
Everybody's got their own copy.
We got to get it.
Oh, that's too funny.
Good stuff, man.
Yeah, you know.
Wow,
Yeah.
Got to take care of each other.
that's awesome.
Right? Did good? I did
Yeah.
good?
Those are no, they're more than good. They're awesome. I love them.
Good.
I love them.
I'm
Thank
glad.
you very much. Those
I'm
are badass, dude.
Okay, cool. All right,
Those are
so
badass.
okay, I'm going to take over again and show you more pickups.
Hey.